Young PR Pros, a weekly podcast for the young and young at heart PR pros looking for tips and advice on how to build and advance their careers. I am Kristine Simpson in Ottawa, Canada.
And I'm Julia Kent, also in Ottawa.
And today is the second episode of Take uOPRA to Workday. So we have Sharon with us. So Sharon, do you want to explain to us what the series is about?
Well, Take uOPRA to Workday is an introduction to 4 different industries within PR. And this week we'll be going over lifestyle entertainment with Payton Kennedy of Ottawa Fashion Week.
I think people that succeed and that don't is certainly initiative in this industry. I think you have to be a go-getter. You have to go out there and get it. And certainly we have lots of interns that come to us that are willing to do that. I think flexibility. I think you've got to be willing to take on sort of whatever's thrown your way, whether it may be a traditional PR task or not. I think you have to present well, both physically and in your confidence level, without being too overconfident.
Especially where we see, breaking down the silos between marketing, communications, and PR, and all of those things being so intertwined. You really can't be picky.
No, I don't think so. And I think they are so intertwined nowadays. Our current PR coordinator is not only has she done PR, but she's a travel writer and she's a videographer. And that's one of the successes that she's having right now, or what it's based on, is the fact that she is so flexible and that she can step into these different roles and she can bring that knowledge of all these various aspects into her role. I think that's so important. Like I said, I come from that event background where, an event is about all the pieces that come together. And if you're one of those people who can contribute to all these pieces, no matter whether you're a PR coordinator or social media coordinator, that's big, and that really brings something extra.
What kind of personality do you need to be in the fashion industry in PR?
Well, I always say no matter what role you're looking at in terms of fashion, I think you've got to be somebody who can really keep their cool under stressful times. There's lots of drama in fashion. We're dealing with designers who put their heart and soul into their creations. So, it's one of those things where backstage can be very stressful, front stage can be very stressful. We're putting together a large show. We've got 100 volunteers working for us. So, it's high stress. So I think keeping calm, all of our board of directors, our staff, our volunteers love fashion. So they love what they do. They're passionate about it. They're all very different, but they have that in common, obviously. Again, I think, flexibility and willingness to try on a bunch of different hats. That confidence level in dealing with people and being, again, it's sort of a mix of, confidence and not taking yourself too seriously, not letting things get to you. I think just, being somebody that can walk into a situation and kind of suss it out and read it and go, okay, here's what I need to say, here's how I should,
how I fit in.
Exactly. Here's how I should, go forward in this situation. And that comes down to, I think, intuition in a lot of ways. Building that intuition. And I think the more events you do, the more projects you're involved with, the more hands-on experience you get, the better you become at that. And that's not something that you learn in school. That's something I think that you learn when you get involved with projects and you start dealing with these things. And there are companies doing it. So I think it's just a matter of, perseverance for sure, and taking, like all of those little opportunities that come your way, and I think they all play into it, and I think they're important. It sometimes feels like, obviously you pick and choose and you take what you think is best for you, but I think it's, you don't realize now those things that come at you, what they're going to give you and where they're going to lead to. So, maybe it's not, okay, it's this amazing PR job that you're getting, but it's something that's going to lead you somewhere else. So I think it's always about being open to things, to opportunities that come your way.